Welcome to the righteous sphere. We separate the gray areas over here. We don't do the lying like those other places. No. We don't do no fucking lying over here. You're gonna get the truth.
So, August Alsina just jumped into the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith situation, and child, he just blew the case wide open. August is claiming that Will had Jada trapped in the marriage and that she was the victim in the marriage. He also claimed that Will lied on him when that entire entanglement situation happened and is much more manipulating than he seems. Y'all, I never thought the day would come when things would get so messy between Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, but here we are. And it looks like things are only about to get worse because Jada's former side piece, her entanglement partner, August Alsina, is now calling Will out and accusing him of lying and trapping Jada in the marriage, preventing her from being with August.
And his opponent, accompanied by Ross Man from Harlem, New York, weighing in at 215 pounds, GMG Big Money.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
These two have been waiting for this one for quite some time, and to be honest, so have I.
They ask for the truth, but they can't handle it. They want to remain stupid.
Bread Squad, salute. Good morning, guys. Good morning. How y'all feeling? I hope none of y'all crashed out Friday. You know what I mean? It's Saturday, guys. How y'all feeling? Salute. Hit that like button, and we going to have ourselves a good time. Y'all know I waited for this story. I didn't want to jump right into it. I said, let me wait. Let everybody get it out their system. You know what I mean? Let everybody paint Will as the victim. You know what I mean? We in the red pill community now where, you know what I mean, that shit is like the trend. It's the trend thing to do, to paint the man out to be the victim. But guys, Will Smith, he's a perfect example of why I don't really trust married men. I don't fuck with married niggas, bro. Married dudes be compromised to me. Just to me. No knock on dudes that's tying the knot that fuck with me and watch my content. That's no knock to you, man. I'm just saying me personally. Will Smith is an example of why I just, you know what I mean? I can't mess with a man that sit there and can lie to themselves into something they see is not beneficial to them. But anyway, guys, let's get on into the content this morning. Had us fooled out here, right? Had y'all fooled. Also, guys, we are simulcasting. So, you know what I mean? We're not going to be long here because when we get finished here, we're going upstairs to talk about what caused this, guys. Like, what caused the demise of Will and Jada? They was just heralded as the black love of love, and you got Will Smith and you got beautiful Jada Pinkett. And what caused the demise, guys? We're gonna stick around, guys. We're not gonna be long. I ain't gonna drag it, but we're gonna get to the bottom of it, guys. For those of you watching over there on the Brutally Honest, on the Mr. Goodbread show, we coming. Y'all got the thumbnail with Kris Jenner on there. Keep that in mind. She play a big part in the demise. Because y'all know Hollywood. Hollywood is the devil's playground, guys. Ain't nothing good. Let's see what our Bible say about Hollywood, bro. Ain't nothing good. Ephesians 4:18 through 19, guys. They are darkened in their understanding, alienated from the life of God because of the ignorance that is in them due to their hardness of heart. They have become callous and have given themselves up to sensational greed to practice every kind of impurity. That's Hollywood, guys. That sums up Hollywood right there, yo. Right there, guys. So you already know anything moving in Hollywood ain't good. It just ain't good. It ain't pure. It ain't holy, guys. And in Hollywood, you got the white devil and you got the black devil. You know what I mean? Understand that? You got the white devil and you got the black devil. This also goes to show you that it ain't about color, guys. Lilith come in white and Lilith come in black, guys. So keep that in mind when we get out, when we swing on upstairs, guys, because Kris Jenner on that thumbnail for a reason. All right, but let's knock this one out. Let's knock this topic out right quick, because he ain't no victim. Will Smith know damn well he should have been cut this lady off. Let's get on in the gettings.
In case y'all missed the tea, Jada recently came out to reveal that, unlike what we thought, she and Will are no longer together. In fact, not only are they not together, but they've actually been separated for 7 years because they split back in 2016.
In 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives.
Yes.
It was not a divorce on paper,
Right.
but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
And that's what I'm talking about. So you mean to tell me, Will Smith, why not just get the divorce, bro? But you see, this is what I mean. Niggas get in these marriages, right? Because they want to take the woman out of the game and put her up, and then they do what they need to do out here. But you can't touch they woman. But they're out here fucking on bitches and shit. But they get married to get that definite at-home cooch for them. But then they outside. You know what I mean? Niggas screaming, I'm outside. Then why did you get married?
Yeah.
And if you're like the rest of us, you're probably wondering why they didn't make the announcement all this time. I mean, 7 years is more than enough time for them to speak to a PR expert to figure out how to announce the separation. But according to Jada, the reason they waited this long is that they didn't know how to break the news to fans.
I think just not.
I tell y'all, relationship caps, guys. Don't believe everything you see, yo. Yo, it shit is. I told you how Hollywood is. This is why y'all be like, oh, here's conspiracy theorists. Nope. Hollywood is powerful, bro. Nigga, they could paint a motion picture right in front of your eyes, bro, and have you believing they've been doing this for years. This is how they manipulated the people. This is how they got the men to be feeling so weak and got the women to be feeling so masculine through the powers of Hollywood, guys. Peep game. These niggas was relationship capped like a motherfucker. So the whole time when he's slapping when he's slapping Chris Rock, they not even together. He fronting for the cameras. Why? Well, when you could just get the divorce and save the embarrassment. Now you got niggas doing videos talking about, oh, she keep disrespecting him. Like, y'all niggas don't see this? Y'all don't see what's going on? Like, we here to think, guys. You know, good money, guys. Mr. Goodbread gonna give it to you right, raw. I'm gonna say the shit niggas don't want to say, niggas can't say, niggas is uncomfortable with saying. But if Will Smith is not no goddamn victim, and she continuously tried to make her money. And how she make her money is she got to make headlines. It ain't her fault Will Smith won't let her go. It ain't her fault Will Smith still want to attach his name to this piece of shit. You know what I mean? Why would you want to attach your name? You Will Smith, bro. Let that piece of shit go.
Being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know? And
yo, why y'all so fixated on what the people think? What about how y'all feel? How do y'all feel? Y'all worrying about the look. How do y'all feel? You see how? This is why I say, guys, it don't make no sense in attaching your feelings and your emotions and jumping out the window for people. Because these motherfuckers be hiding behind a mask. Look what they talking about. They worrying about us, and we don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck. We don't give a fuck.
Judging by the fact that fans have been begging them for years to just get a divorce, I think that they didn't have anything to worry about when it came to that. But it looks like there is a lot more that she didn't say in that interview, because according to August Alsina, the real reason that they didn't announce the separation earlier was that Will had forbade Jada from speaking on it and wouldn't let her go. Will believed that announcing their separation would make him look bad in the media, and that was bad for publicity. Now,
no, only a beta male would think like that. It's the exact opposite, fella. The exact opposite. We would have been cheering you, bro. By now, son, man, listen. Well, by now, you'd have dropped her right on her head on that round table, bro. If you'd have dropped her on her head at that round table, sir, by now, we would have been hurling you as the greatest man in America, boy. Is you crazy? You'd be president. Fool, bro. Big dummy.
This is kind of funny because it's wild to think that he would rather settle for Jada embarrassing him in public over and over again than just agree to a peaceful and drama-free divorce. Being embarrassed by Jada was way worse than just getting a divorce.
That's a fact. That's like one of them beta males that just don't get it, bro. Like, bro, stop making excuses for your girl. We see she's disrespectful. She do not respect you. Leave her. Like, but niggas will sit there and make 1,000 excuses for their girl instead of leaving. Like, wow.
But hey, I guess Will didn't want to join the long list of divorced men in Hollywood. This finally explains why Jada kept embarrassing this man at every chance she got. Cause child, she really put her heart and all that she had into making sure that she embarrassed Will. At first, we thought that she was the villain and that Will was the victim in the story. People kept wondering why she was so committed to embarrassing him. And it looks like we finally have our answer. It turns out that Will has been playing in our faces the entire time, just to preserve his ego. Remember the entanglement scandal that happened in 2020 when
That's
August
that
claimed
ego love, bro. We talked about it yesterday. If y'all ain't see that video with me and Mrs. Goodbread, y'all go check that out. That'd be that ego love and these beta males. And 90% of these black love relationships is ego driven. Trust and believe. Ain't a lot of holiness. Ain't a lot of spiritualness in these relationships. Ain't a lot of working together in these relationships. Because when you put two people in survival mode together, they are not working together. Message.
that Will had given him permission to have an affair with Jada.
I actually sat down with Will and he gave me his blessing.
And now that makes sense. That makes sense because if y'all not together, you told this man, you can do it, you gotta just be on the low with it. Now that's where you fuck up at, brother. You cracked the whole case. You cracked this whole relationship case, but we're gonna get to why you did it. And I know why you did it. I know why you did it. I know who made you do it. I know who made you do it. But you, my friend, you are a worse simp than Will Smith. You are a bigger simp than Will Smith. And keep in mind, guys, Lilith come in all colors because this man just recently told us he like boys now. So we got Kris Jenner who turned a boy into a girl, and we got Jada Pinkett. Peep game now. Peep game now. The spirit of Lilith is alive. It's alive, and it don't have a color. It don't have a color. So you can run from the black bitch to the white bitch, and you know what I mean, back and forth. You get got, bro. But they turning men into girls. That's what they doing. Both sides, both colors. Peep game.
And I totally gave myself to that relationship for years.
It turns out that it wasn't an affair because Will and Jada were not together at the time. It was an entire relationship that happened after the separation, so there was no need for the entire fiasco of the red table talk. Jada even said that she and Will had been separated at the time the affair happened.
Yo, now guys, y'all know all my veteran Goodbreads, all my Goodbreads that have been with me from the start, T.O., KDH. When we first reported on this, didn't we do the entanglement of Sarah? You know what I mean? Where my Bible folks at? The entanglement of Sarah. Ain't that some bullshit? And I've been screaming that since I heard them use that word entanglement. Everybody thought it was a popular word and shit. I'm like, guys, that word is in our Bible, and it's some tricky shit. It's some shit where Abraham pretends that his wife is not his wife and get the nigga, yo, bro, we did that story. In fact, we're going to do another video. I'm not going to drag this video, but I'll do another video, make another title where we bring this up, and then we'll go over the entanglement of Sarah, yo. Because it's the same tricky bullshit that these Hollywood figures is doing. And it's in our Bible. This is why you can't beat me in the head, bro. This is why I'm going to lead us, bro. Because I got the helmet on. I got the helmet on, so you don't have to wear it.
We're going through a very difficult time.
Yeah.
And we decided...
I was done with your ass.
Yeah, you kicked me to the curb.
I was done with you.
Yeah.
Marriages have that, though.
That was facts. You should have kept that energy right there, bro. It was okay to keep that energy right there because that was the truest shit you said at that table that day. Then you went back into act mode for her for this matriarch and this gynocracy, bro. Where you got to paint the man as weak. Black love is not this Remy Martin Papoose shit where you let the bitch do whatever she want and you sit there like, no. Us millennials ain't going, bro. I don't know what's wrong with y'all niggas, bro. Y'all prior niggas, past tense niggas. Us millennials ain't going, bro.
Marriages have that.
Yeah, we basically...
Also, August Alsina said that Will gave them their blessing and the relationship happened with Will's full knowledge and permission.
He gave me his blessing. And I totally gave myself to that relationship for years of my life, you know? And I truly and really, really deeply loved and have a ton of love for her.
So Will lied on August and made him the bad guy who broke up his marriage? According to new details, Jada allegedly asked Will for divorce after their separation, but Will refused to give in. This isn't surprising.
And I remember a video, I don't have it today, but y'all could go, him and her was saying some shit together about, no, it's no such thing as breaking up or no such thing as divorce. They both really, really believed in that shit and lied to themselves to save image, bro. They care about perception instead of the feel. And that's dangerous. That's very dangerous, yo.
Surprising because Will has often said over the years that divorce just isn't an option when it comes to him and Jada. Like he went on MTV and said divorce can't be an option. With Jada, I stood up in front of God and said, till death do us part. So there are two possible outcomes. One, we're going to be together till death, or two, I am dead. And then there's also this.
Divorce was the ultimate failure for me.
Yeah.
I've been hurt a lot in my adult life, but I don't think anything touches the failure of getting.
But you got to get that mindset out. And that's toxic right there. Who taught you that? Who taught you that, John Will Smith? You know what I mean? Like, wow, for real though. Who taught this nigga like?
He say something to you? Listen to me. Hey, listen to me. Hey, shut the fuck up. Who taught you how to be this stupid? Were you fucking born this way? You're fucking kidding me.
Divorced from my 2-year-old son's mother.
But y'all want to know the wild part about this? It's that Will also tried to prevent his first wife, Cherie Zampino, from leaving him in 1995. He made this.
So you are a repeat kidnapper, bro. You are a repeat kidnapper. I can't fuck with niggas like this, bro. Niggas, you got to get that fairy tale out of your system, bro. There is no God in modern marriage, bro. It's not, bro. You see it. Ain't nothing holy in that. It's not for better, for worse, my ass, bro. You be a dummy if you want to, bro. And then they sitting here cherry picking through this Bible, picking the shit that make them feel good, make them feel like a winner. You got to read through that sucker, because some scriptures trump other scriptures, ma'am, sir. You know what I mean? Got to read through the whole context. Ain't nothing holy about marrying in 2024. Fuck wrong, niggas is dumb. Get rid of that fairy tale, yo. Look at him. You be Will Smith if you want. We are not victims, bro. We are not victims. God is not a victim. We cannot play victim and then get in these situations where we become a victim and then claim that we are gods, because we're the gods. We're the gods. We have to act like that. It's time to activate this shit, bro, and really be about something, bro. And stop putting your all into this entertainment. These niggas is dumb, bro. They playing on our intelligence.
This revelation himself saying, I was like, ouch, ouch. And I still told her, I said, no, you can't have a divorce. And she hit me with the, so you're going to make somebody stay with you who doesn't love you? So it looks like Will has a thing for making his wives stick with him for his image. And again, this explains why Jada tried her best to destroy the image. I mean, she literally went on her show and said that she never wanted to marry Will in the first place and would have never married him if her mom had not forced her.
I really didn't want to get married, but
we only got married because Gammy was crying.
I was under so much pressure, you know, being a young actress, being young, and I was just like pregnant. I was just like, I didn't know what to do, but I just knew. I was like, I never wanted to be married.
But she didn't stop there, because she then went ahead to hint that Will was not satisfying her in the bedroom.
Right. Which
Damn. And look, remember guys, remember the girl we did yesterday? She picked the bum. And she was all giggly and happy, and he was cute and all that. As soon as he could not make her come, that nigga, all of a sudden, then he stole a purse, he stole a wallet and shit. Y'all go check that one out too, yo, because they like bums, bro. They like bums also, bro. They like bum thinkers and bums physically. They just like, they like weak men. They are attracted to weak men. But this reminds me of Ginger Spice. What's her name? Ginger from what's that, Casino? Bro, she told you, Will, she didn't want to be married, bro. See, and this be the thing. This is why you not a victim, Will. You is not no victim, bro. She says she did not want to be married. And I'm going to tell you something else, gang. It would have been clips for me once I knew how infatuated she was with Tupac, bro. You went above and beyond to take Tupac girl, bro. Yo, come on, bro. Come on, bro. You know what I mean? That shit crazy. You right there that right there let me knew this was not gonna end well for you, sir. You knew. Everybody wanted a piece of Jada. We're gonna get to that too.
you need, tell me what you want, and on top of it, I know that I have to be accountable to do the same.
And do you?
I don't know, y'all, but this is like embarrassing for any man. And especially when you are saying all that for the entire world to see. And let's not even forget that Willow wrote an entire letter to Tupac about how Will wasn't making Jada happy. Will has always talked about how jealous and insecure Tupac made him feel.
Were you ever jealous of the love Jada had for Tupac?
Oh, yeah. But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince. You know, so it was like, I never could, like, even we were in a room together a couple times, I couldn't speak to him.
Well, Willow wrote a...
Look at that emotion. You saw that, I was a hater, yo. That's a hater, bro. You took that man girl, bro. You took that man's soulmate, and then you're going to be looking you're going to look from the outside and be hating on the man like that. You was a hater, bro. I tell you got to be careful, guys. Remember, go to my 15 things about your haters. That's some hateful shit right there, bro. Told you they watch you and then they just wish bad on you. I'm gonna play that back, bro. That nigga, that's important. So you knew. Yeah, he ain't no victim. This nigga not no victim, y'all. He tried to get us. Y'all can make y'all content and shit. You know what I mean? Keep y'all niggas dumb. But over here in the righteous fit, we calling it out. We calling it out, boy. Bad behavior is bad behavior. And this dumb shit right here.
Oh, yeah. But she just loved him like he was the image of perfection, but she was with the Fresh Prince, you know? So it was like, I never could, like, even we were in a room together a couple times, I couldn't speak to him.
Well, Willow wrote a letter where she said, "Dear Tupac, I know you are alive and someplace. I think that my mommy really misses you. Can you please come back? Can you come back so mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do. Love, Willow." So August was right. Will is the guilty party here. And Jada.
That letter right there, my little man sleep right now. Boy, man, listen. That's crazy. It's crazy.
That has only been trying to force his hand into a divorce. This update is crazy, and it has fans shook. They left comments saying, "The other wild thing about this Will Smith news coming out now is he looked defeated about the whole August Alsina stuff at her red table when he could have said, 'We aren't together so she can do what she wants.' Instead, he sat there like, 'Get Jada up out of here, man.' So let me get this straight. Will Smith let Jada be called every kind of hoe when this August Alsina thing came to light, but knew that they were separated. Also, this whole mess shows how fragile the egos of men are. And so Will Smith and Jada let August Alsina get clowned for a whole year for being a home wrecker when they could have been came out and said they wasn't even together then. August better than me. This drama is giving, but I want to know what you guys think about this. Do you think that August is telling the truth about the situation, or do you think that he's just trying to score a few points? Also,
man, you know that boy telling the goddamn truth, man. You know that boy telling the truth. He been telling the truth since the beginning of this shit, bro. You know what I mean? Come on now. Come on now. Let's go into another little piece of content, guys. Let me keep it rolling. Salute to all that popped out this morning. How y'all doing? I hope y'all having y'all breakfast.
So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been apart.
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith just dropped a major bombshell, revealing that she and Will Smith have been separated for 7 years. Remember when Will slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars and screamed, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth"? Well, Jada's now saying she doesn't understand why Will did all that because she was no longer his wife by that point. And if you're wondering why Jada is
That's crazy. That's crazy, boy. That's crazy.
forcing her toxic marriage on us, well, she's got a new tell-all book coming out. And as part of the promo, she did an exclusive interview with Hoda Kotb and made several shocking claims about her relationship with Will. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, because Jada also made some wild claims about Chris Rock in her new interview. So let's get into it.
Still trying to figure out between the two of us, how to be in partnership.
So Jada Pinkett Smith is back in the spotlight and once again airing her family's dirty laundry for the world to see. A year and a half after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars for making a joke about Jada's shaved head, Jada opened up about the incident, and she's now saying that she thought the slap was a skit because by that point, she and Will had been separated for years. People magazine shared parts from Jada's tell-all memoir, which will be out on October 17th, and here's what Jada wrote about the slap incident. "It's not until Will yells from his seat back up at Chris to keep my wife's name out your mouth and then repeats it that I perceived the gravity of the situation and that no, it had not been a skit. Even so, I am unclear on the reason why Will is so upset. We had been living separate lives and were there as a family, not as husband and wife. But when I hear Will yell wife in the chaos of the moment, an internal shift of, oh, I am his wife, happens instantly. As for the
You see what I mean by poor guidance right there, yo? That's brutal what you doing to her mental right there, Sir Will. Let her go, bro. Let her go. She want the streets, bro. Send her back to the streets, bro. Why are you clutching streets? This is why I don't fuck with the married niggas, man. Niggas would look me dead in the eye and be like, where the bitches at? With their ring on their hand, with the ring on their finger. Like, yo, bro, if you don't get the fuck away from me, yo, you know what I mean? Where the bitches at? And I have a whole ring on their finger, bro.
The reason Chris made that joke about her, Jada told People that Chris has been obsessed with her for years and even asked her out on a date when he heard she and Will were having marriage problems. I think every summer all the reports would come out that me and Will were getting a divorce. And this particular summer, Chris, he thought that we were getting a divorce, Jada said. So he called me and
Oh, so the slap probably wasn't staged. And you was in your feelings because you knew Chris was shooting his shot. You knew y'all was playing Let's Pretend. But see, Hollywood is a small world. Y'all got y'all little pervs over there in y'all little small society. So word get around over there in Hollywood because y'all fucking each other anyway. Yeah, know what I mean? This shit crazy. So you mean you had bent up animosity, which is true. Because hold on. Hold on. This is not the first time. We're gonna come back to this. Because this is not the first time you jumped out the window ready to fight a man for this girl that's not even really your girl, and I want to let these niggas tap. Hold on real quick, guys. We're going to come right back to this. Let me pull this up. Yo, this see what I mean? He not no victim, bro. So you go slapping on other men, on other brothers, you know what I mean? And want to fight other brothers because your girl's a hoe. You know what I mean? Your girl for the streets. Bro, change your girl. You can't change people, but you could change people. You feel me? You can't change your girl, but you could change the girl. Fuck wrong with y'all, man? You ain't got to go around slapping on people. Likewise, ladies, you can't change the man, but you can change the man. You just got to change yourself. Manipulate yourself. Stop manipulating people, bro. Stop manipulating people. But yeah, Tommy Davidson, he recently came out and added some more fuel to this fire right here. Y'all remember that the comedian, actor, Tommy Davidson? Yes, sir. Everybody wanted a piece of Jada Pinkett, boy. Jada Pinkett, a hot commodity in Hollywood. Niggas knew they wasn't together. Together. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. Hit that like button, guys.
Will had a run-in.
Yeah, wasn't you?
Yeah.
Carl, you tried. Yeah. You tried to put his wife in a lip lock.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't find out that for 15 years because he never told me that. See, he came into the trailer and I was sitting down, right? He's standing over me like this, and he's like, "I don't appreciate that, man. I don't appreciate that."
See,
I'm like, "Well, what you talking about?" I always know.
See, he just this nigga be in his feelings for a street rat. No man should ever be in his feelings for a street rat. And salute, top of the morning, my God, chosen one. No man, thank you. And fair use, because I know how this Shay dude is, yo. He in a show named Shay. Yeah, we already know. But yeah, we are reacting. We are doing a critical review. And go ahead, Tommy.
To play it off.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's tone.
Well, I'm sitting down.
So, hold on. This was 15 years later? Or was it?
No, this was then. And then I didn't find out why.
Right, okay.
I was asking him why then, but he wouldn't say nothing.
Right.
And I'm going, what's going on, man? Tell me what's happening, man. And since he was standing and I was sitting, I was a real nice fella. I mean, that's about physics, right? Right. So I'm like,
what in the mook shit was that, my nigga? Like, what the?
Jesus, Right.
So I'm like, oh man, what's going on, man? I mean, hey man. He's like, I don't appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And Jada's going, Will, I'm saying, but I mean, what's happening, man? Now you tell me what's happening. You know when a dude does this.
He bite his bottom lip. He about to do something bad.
He might do something, right? So I'm like, I did the whole, you remember the snake?
Yeah.
I did the snake. Well, what, and got up.
Right.
And then I was like, so what are you talking about, man? And I was still in that posture.
So you didn't really know what he was actually talking about?
I didn't, but I know what he was doing.
Right.
So I was like, come on, man. I mean, what's up? Just tell me what's up.
Right.
Yeah, you know what's up. So finally I just said, this is a small place and people are here. We should talk about it.
Right.
Me and you outside, because it looked like you're going to need to get something off your chest, right? And then Jada was like, oh, no, y'all. No, y'all. And I was like, what do you mean, nah, y'all? Tell him. And that was the end of that.
Right.
You see?
Right.
And I never knew. It wasn't until my book came out years later, where I counted that as one of the things that really bothered me and hurt me.
Right.
bad because I didn't know, and I look up to him and I love him to death.
So you really didn't know why he was upset. You had no earthly idea that it was because of an on-screen kiss or attempt to kiss or what was going on.
No.
That's a damn shame, Will. You out here looking crazy, boy. You out here looking crazy. Absolutely crazy, boy. Man, you wanted to get a boy Tommy Davidson to smoke. Salute, Face Facts. You right on that. You spot on with that one, yo. This nigga wanna be tough with all the little nigga, with all the little guys. Well, Fresh Prince, sit down, bro. Fresh Prince, sit down. You that was dumb. Man, let her go, bro. Let her go. Let's get back to that story right quick.
Basically, he was like, I'd love to take you out. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, well, aren't you and Will getting a divorce? I was like, no, Chris, those are just rumors. He was appalled. And
so why did you lie?
And that was that. And then Jada dropped another bombshell in her interview with Hoda and revealed that she and Will separated in 2016. And while they didn't officially divorce, that's pretty much what it was.
In 2016, you and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. Yes. It was not a divorce on paper, right, but it was a divorce. So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
yes,
y'all have been...
So this means that Jada and Will have been lying to the public the whole time, because even before that whole entanglement situation with August Alsina, both of them constantly gushed about their marriage. In 2017, a year after he and Jada separated, Will celebrated what was supposed to be their 20th anniversary with a throwback photo of their wedding and wrote, 20 years ago today, we held hands and walked naively down that aisle. Here's what I've learned since. Love is like gardening. I have learned to focus on helping you to blossom into what you want to be, into what you were born to be, rather than demanding that you become what my fragile ego needs you to be. He ended the post with, happy anniversary, my queen. I am forever devoted to nurturing your deepest truth. Well, we now know that this deep truth was that Will and Jada were effectively divorced while trying to preach about love and marriage to the rest of us. Anyway, they kept this going for years, and the same year...
I told y'all, stop listening to these little entertainers when they get on their little platform, you know what I mean? When they get on their little platform, you know what I mean? Remember in our scripture it said in 1 John 4:1, beloved, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirit to see whether they are from God. For many false prophets have gone out into the world. That's his words, not mine. Proceed.
Here, Will shared the anniversary post. Jada appeared on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and gushed about her amazing chemistry with Will.
Will and I just have amazing chemistry on a lot of different levels. Yeah. You know, we love to laugh together. We love to learn together, and we just love each other. We just have a good time together. Yeah, I guess that's the secret.
So again, Jada and Will.
Whole time, you're shorty applying pressure to your relationship, to your real life relationship, based off of what these motherfuckers say out their mouth, and they ain't even right. They ain't even right. Y'all better stop believing in these people, man. Focus on yourself. Pour into you. You know what I mean? Stop watching these entertainers, bro. You know what I mean? Be the entertainers. Be the one everybody watch.
Were already living separate lives at this point. So the fact that they kept bragging about staying married for so long is actually insane. However, when Jada's entanglement with August Alsina was exposed in 2020, Jada and Will started backtracking and claiming they never really thought of themselves as husband and wife and were more like life partners. Will even tried to convince everyone that open marriage is, as he put it in his 2020 GQ interview.
And see, this the man's doing right here. He the leader. At any given time, he could have broke the shit off and kept it real and gained his peace. He chose perception over peace, y'all. Don't you ever, all my good breads, don't you ever choose perception and what a motherfucker gonna think or say over your peace. Never.
The highest definition of love. We have given each other trust and freedom with the belief that everybody has to find their own way. And marriage for us can't be a prison, Will said. The experiences, that the freedoms that we've given one another and the unconditional support, to me, is the highest definition of love. But then Jada decided to spill the tea on her entanglement with August to Will's face. and Will appeared on Red Table Talk looking completely defeated and humiliated.
An entanglement?
Yes.
All this shit fake, bro. All this shit fake right here. They not even together. Like,
yes.
A relationship.
Yes, it was a relationship. Now, in the process, and like you and I were also going through a process of healing in a much different manner. I would definitely say we did. And it all started with, you know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state.
However, when Will joked about how he's
remember yesterday the girl who picked the bum? Y'all go catch that video. Remember what she said? I want to help. I want to fix him. I want to fix him. As soon as he couldn't make her come, it was over.
Get her back, Jada said they're already even, implying that Will had entanglements of his own, which he then confirmed.
I don't want to go through this no more. I'm going to get you back first.
I think we're good on that, okay?
Okay, that's probably true.
You know,
and get this, they both laughed about this mess, saying bad marriage for life.
25 years and counting.
They knew. They sat here and put on a hell of a show for some ratings. And keep in mind, that round table is what got our ass in trouble. This round table talk shit is what got them in trouble to begin with. But we going to get to that when we get on upstairs, y'all. But T.O., never mind that, T.O. Fuck Jay and Beyonce. You got Mr. Bread and Mr. Goodbread, yo. That's what we rolling with. I'm betting on myself. Fuck these niggas, bro. These niggas is crazy because remember J and B is married too. Like, so I don't trust that shit at all, man. Man. And you know this, man.
We die together. Bad marriage for life.
Seriously, these two both need so much therapy, it's not even funny. And most importantly, they need to stop talking to the public about each other. And while Will has been laying low since the Oscars slap, Jada just can't help herself. And she now has a whole book coming out about her bad marriage. Now, if you're wondering why Jada and Will continued to lie about their relationship for years after they separated, Jada told Hoda they simply weren't ready and were still trying to figure out how to move forward.
Why do that? Like, what was the reason?
I think just not being ready yet. Still trying to figure out between the two of us how to be in partnership, right? And in regards to how do we present that to people, you know?
And that's a fact, Niche, because for all we know, they could be in the trap right now too, just capping, because like I said, y'all, I was out, man. I had to go out. I had to breathe a little yesterday. Later today, we're going to get into some things. We're going to get deep. Me and Miss Brad, we're going to get deep. And love, we're going to get deep later today, guys, because there's some things that all relationships going to go through, guys. That's why all relationships, period, ain't for everybody. You know what I mean? Dating, they put a bad perception on dating now. Like, you know what I mean? They forget that in dating, you can't have sex with the person that you're attracted to, because all dating is a negotiation that I'm attracted to you and you're attracted to me, and we're gonna go out and I'm gonna court you, and you know what I mean, my non-sexual attention for your sexual attention. That's all dating is. But in society, we done put bad stigmas on it. We done put bad stigmas, and it's partly due to the simps and the way they run their mouth and the way they shame women. Because, you know, beta males, they shame women into not giving nobody anything. You know what I mean? But in any event, we're going to touch on that later on today. Let's get back.
And we hadn't figured that out.
Hoda then asked Jada what was the final straw for their separation in 2016. And Jada said they got tired of trying to make the marriage work and both had expectations from each other that they couldn't fulfill.
By the time we got to 2016, we were just exhausted with trying. I think we were both kind of still stuck in our fantasy of what we thought the other person should be.
As for the reason Jada never filed for a legal divorce, she said it's because she made a promise that she and Will work through whatever issues come their way.
Could never go through with it.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But again, Jada's making no sense, because if you're living separate lives and having entanglements with other people, then how does that count as working through your issues? Anyways, Jada's book will come out in a few days, so we'll see how she'll try to rationalize this. As for fans, they're saying both Jada and Will have some major issues they need to work on, away from the rest of us. One fan said, Will and Jada both are egomaniacs, disingenuous, and just weird. So self-serving. Ew. And another fan added, Jada Pinkett and Will Smith both have issues, and I want them to leave the American people alone. But let's hear your thoughts on all this. How do you feel about Jada and Will lying for the past 7 years about their marriage? And why do you think these two are still trying to figure things out when they both seem miserable together? Comment down below, and don't miss out on this next video.
Man, all right, guys, we're going to get on into this last piece of content for here, and then we're going to go on upstairs and get into the butter. We're going to open it up. All right, guys, so let's get on. Let's do that. Let's throw this on. August Alsina, he clowned Will for slapping Chris. August Alsina, he's stepping up. He's getting a little bold now.
I've never done anything wrong. I love those people. Right. Literally, like my family. I don't have a bad thing to say about them. They are beautiful people.
August Alsina has finally broken his silence on the Oscars slap. As you all know, August had a short-term fling, aka an entanglement, with Jada Pinkett Smith a few years ago. And after Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at this year's Oscars for joking about Jada's hair, the internet was quickly flooded with fans' comments and memes about how Will should have had the same energy with August. So how does August feel about Will slapping Chris Rock over a joke? The rumors about Jada cheating on Will with August started circulating back in July 2015, when Jada and August were spotted getting close at Jada and Willow's Wireless Festival show in London. Multiple sources claimed at the time that Jada and Will were on the brink of a divorce. And
that should have been okay right there, because they were not together at all. They weren't together. They were separated. So that should have been okay. And Will knew about him. So, you know what I mean? Will not the victim.
Radar Online reported that Jada hadn't been seen with Will in public for months. Then, in July 2018, August appeared as a guest on an episode of Jada's talk show, Red Table Talk, and he opened up about how Jada helped him overcome his addiction.
You called me and literally broke down about it. That was really a reality check for me, because I was like, wow, if someone else can love you that much that it hurts them, why doesn't it bother you that you're actually hurting yourself?
And in the spring of 2019, August dropped his remix of Kalani's song Nanya, which features the lyrics, "You got me feeling like it was an act. You're just an actress, putting on a show because you don't want the world to know that you lost a man who loved you all along." Rumors about Jada and August continued swirling for months after this, and then finally, in June 2020, August dropped a bombshell during an interview with The Breakfast Club's Angela Yee and said Will gave him his permission to date Jada. August explained that after Jada told him she and Will prefer to think of their marriage as a life partnership, he had a talk with Will, and Will gave him his blessing to be with Jada.
I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation due to the transformation from their marriage to life partnership that they've spoken on several times, and it, not involving romanticism. He gave me his blessing.
August also claimed that it wasn't just a meaningless affair, and he said he loved Jada so deeply that walking away from her almost killed him.
I devoted myself to it. I gave my full self to it. So much so to the point that I can die right now and be okay with knowing that I truly gave myself to somebody.
Will and Jada, however, denied these allegations, and Jada's spokesperson told Page Six that August's claims were absolutely not true. But rumors about Will and Jada's open marriage persisted, and Jada finally decided to address the situation during an episode of Red Table Talk. In July 2020, Jada invited Will as a guest on her talk show and told him with a straight face that she got into an entanglement with August.
And then what did you do, Jada?
Well, I think from there, as time went on, I got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
And only after Will pressed her to say it was a relationship, Jada finally called it by its name.
Yeah, and then I got into an entanglement with August. That's what I said.
An entanglement?
Yes. Yes.
A relationship?
Yes, it was a relationship. Absolutely.
And while Jada talked about her feelings and about what she needed and how she felt, Will looked completely broken and on the verge of tears. Jada also claimed that her relationship with August started off as a friendship and insisted that she just wanted to help August deal with his mental health and addiction issues. However, fans were quick to call out Jada for being a narcissist, and they accused her of using August when he was vulnerable to satisfy her own selfish needs.
And it's funny, guys. Remember I told you, man. Remember I taught y'all, a narcissist can only work their magic on a dummy. You know what I mean? And then that's why when you see them women talking about, oh, because he was a narcissist, they show you a character trait in them. They dumb. They a dummy. They need to go work on that. Normally, when somebody's talking about a narcissistic person took advantage of them, trust me, bro, they got low IQ. And as you see in this event, you see in this situation, who's the smartest person here? Jada Pinkett, the smartest person in this situation, bro. She got two dummies, two absolute dummies, bro.
The Breakfast Club co-host, Charlemagne the God, also called out Jada for only thinking about herself and taking advantage of August at the time when he needed professional help.
Jada Pinkett Smith was dead wrong. August Alsina, that young man came to her broken, in need of healing, and her response is, I wanted to feel good. I hadn't felt good in a long time, so you slept with him. And Jada be up there at that red table giving advice to people when the reality is she clearly hasn't done the work on herself that she needs to.
And what made the whole situation even more disturbing was the fact that August was originally Jaden's friend, and that's reportedly how Jada met him. So just imagine the reaction if Will had an affair with a female friend of Willow who was struggling with mental health issues and substance abuse. If the roles had been reversed, Will would have been instantly canceled. And as for August, he apparently wasn't happy either with the way Jada made the whole thing about herself, so he dropped a song called Entanglements and basically bragged about sleeping with Jada. And yet, Will said nothing. Around this time, the sad Will meme started trending on social media, but Will took it all on the chin and laughed it off. In October 2020, the Smith family received the Robin Williams Legacy of Laughter Award, which is given to individuals for their long-standing contributions to the world. And Will later shared a video on his YouTube channel of him, Jada, and children Trey and Willow accepting the award. In the video, titled I'm Crying Again, Will and Jada joked about the sad Will meme, and Jada claimed Will wasn't actually crying like the meme showed.
Gotta make it serious, not funny.
I was like, oh, they think
And I made it too serious.
They think I'm sad.
And they thought he was sad.
No, it's like they love themselves some Will.
Whatever.
They love themselves some Will.
However, this caused even more negative reactions online, and fans accused Jada of gaslighting Will. He's clearly hurt, one fan said. Why the freak is she being so cold? You need to drop her for real. She's a manipulator, not a very good one though, another person added. Will finally opened up about the whole open marriage thing in a November 2021 interview with Oprah Winfrey and said he and Jada believe in having complete freedom in their marriage instead of living in a marital prison.
The simple idea is it's friendship versus marital prison.
Ooh. And when Oprah asked whether this means they can date other people, Will skirted around the issue and talked about how it's not about sex at all and how he and Jada will love each other no matter what.
Does that mean you all can have other partners, but you just have to be respectful with each other?
So people only think in terms of people are trying to put something on it. Will and Jada, what they doing with other people?
Yeah.
Right? Will and Jada ain't really doing too much of nothing.
Oprah also asked Will if it was hard for him to go on Red Table Talk and listen to Jada talk about her entanglement with August. And though Will said no, his face and body language gave away his true feelings.
No. No.
It's like he's trying to convince himself that he's happy, one fan said. You can be divorced and still be really cool friends. The kids are in their 20s. He can free himself from this bondage and find true love and peace.
And that's a fact. Like normally, normal folks, right? You're going to fall out of love with your shorty. That's normal and it's okay. But the goal, right, is to raise kids, raise functioning kids. You know what I mean? If you have kids. If not, then you should just be able to part ways and, you know what I mean, get your piece. But normally, once the kids get a certain age, you don't need the cap and crab leg for the world. Y'all could go your own way. Y'all won. That's the victory. Y'all won. Y'all can go your own way now. Stella can go get her groove back. And you know what I mean? Will, you can go chill.
And another fan added, Will is a great actor. He's an expert at masking his own emotion. But in this case, we can see right through it. Free him up. And see, this is why so many fans are now saying that Will slapping Chris Rock wasn't actually about that G.I. Jane joke at all. Instead, it looked like all that anger and humiliation that Will tried to suppress for years finally surfaced, and he just snapped. Of course, this doesn't excuse Will's behavior.
Plus, he knew that Chris was trying to fly Jada out. He knew Chris was trying to get them draws. Yep, he knew. He knew. He wanted to slap Tommy Davidson, but he digressed.
Behavior at the Oscars at all. But if you pay attention to his and Jada's body language during and after the slap, it's clear that Will has a lot of pent-up frustration and resentment. And this is why fans were so quick to call out Will for misdirecting his anger at Chris. Will punched Chris because he has all this pent-up anger and frustration from the whole August Alsina and Red Table Talk debacle, one fan said on Twitter. As much as they tried to laugh off the jokes, memes, and comments, it still hurt them. Chris was just the one Will took it all out on. Another Twitter user wrote, "That slap wasn't about that joke. It was about everything. It doesn't take a psychiatrist to know that was pent-up energy. Any real one will tell you that energy should have been directed towards August Alsina a while ago." So how does August feel about all these fans saying that slap was meant for him and not Chris? Well, 2 days after the Oscars incident, August shared a very lengthy and very confusing message on Instagram about choosing peace and living after being broken to pieces. August wrote, "Choose peace, trusting that life's intricate puzzle pieces are all forming together for the greater good and mastering of the seasonally, sometimes chaotic nature of your life's art piece that's being formed and painted by birthing life to your internal masterpiece. Grown through external chaos metamorphosizing."
Hold on. At the time, he chose peace, but he really chose penis now. He didn't choose peace, he chose penis.
Alchemy, dark turned to light and beauty within, then turned master. Peace shown without, from your life's own whimsical and colorful art piece, being co-created and displayed through living while after being broken to pieces, August continued. And then he added, "I am a walking billboard and network simply desiring to televise and broadcast love." Now, fans are not sure whether August was trying to send some kind of message with this post or if he was just trolling, but everyone seems to agree on one thing. Will took out his anger over Jada's entanglement with August on Chris. That slap was supposed to be meant for him, one fan said. And another one added, "This is the slap that Will Smith wanted to give August Alsina but couldn't." But if you thought...
And that's a fact, yo. He definitely misplaced that slap. That slap went to the wrong person. But guys, I put the link, so we going on upstairs. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to click into the link, but I'll see y'all on upstairs. So I'm gonna take y'all back to the last time Will and Jada Pinkett was happy together, and then we gonna peel back the onion from there, and we gonna get to how did this joint all unfold. You know what I mean?
All you motherfuckers been snitching for him and shit. Now you standing up in here and goddamn it talking about preach it, preacher, preach it, preacher. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that. I'm gonna shoot your ass too, motherfucker. Keep on. You gonna get shot too, nigga. You gonna get shot. God bless the fool, goddammit. God bless the fool. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna end this goddamn thing. Look, where's that goddamn money bowl at? Who got that money bowl? We taking that money right now before you leave this bitch. We ain't leaving out here for free, motherfucker.
November 5th. November 5th, and now I'm 30, riding down my highway with my friends at my side. My life without them wouldn't be complete. They are my joy and pride.
Who is Kris Jenner? Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner. Kris Jenner is the matriarch of one of the most polarizing families in America.
Did you trademark the term momager?
I did.
Why does everything have to be that Kris is such a bitch and an asshole?
The problem is you. Yes, it is.
I had a boyfriend.
I think you had a fiance.
Yeah, well.
And then you start dating Robert.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What an annoying woman. Are you sure you want to get remarried right now?
Kris Jenner had control over the entire situation and orchestrated everything.
Did you help Kim release her sex tape? Her mama made us go shoot it for safety. She watched the mother and said, hey, we're going to go with the first one because the first one is better.
The most dishonest family in media. And I'm so optimistic that this is going to make the community a better place.
Your mother is pimping her children.
We going through receipts tonight, Kris.
All right, guys, and we back. We back to class, son. So let's get it. Y'all seen the intro. Kris Jenner is a very evil and powerful woman in Hollywood, guys. And to be honest, Jada Pinkett, she made one bad move, and the one bad move her and Will made was having the girl Jordyn Woods on their round table talk session. It ain't been the same, guys. Like you see in the thumbnail, it ain't been the same since they did that. It ain't been the same. So let's get into that, guys. Let me break that thing down for you.
I've been asked several times, like, what's been the hardest red table that you've ever done? And I haven't had one until today. It's been rough.
And you're gonna wish like hell you never did that one, guys. I'm gonna play that back, because this whole true, guys. You got to understand, in Hollywood, you have your white devil and you have your black devil. Remember, go back, think back, who was controlling the headlines? You had your Kim Kardashian and that Keeping Up with the Kardashian bullshit, and then you had your Jada Pinkett and Will Smith with this round table bullshit. But it wasn't until this round table right here that things went left for them.
I've been asked several times, like, what's been the hardest red table that you've ever done? And I haven't had one until today. It's been rough.
I've known Jordyn Woods her whole life.
This is real grown woman stuff right here, because we've all been here in some form.
As women, we've all let our little girl behavior get us into some grown woman mess. Okay.
This is grown woman mess on another level.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, well, I didn't think I'd be coming to the table like this, but it's the best place to be.
Hey, listen, that table has mythological cleansing and healing power.
I believe that.
Still cat, all cat, all cat, all cat. But you see how close they got? How close they got, guys. For those of you that don't know, the girl that they're talking with is Jordyn Woods. And she was in an entanglement with Tristan Thompson, one of the Kardashians. Now, do you see the tie-in, guys? Do you see the tie-in? Do you see why that would be disrespectful?
I would have loved to be there. There's a lot of things about our relationship to her family. Jordy's father worked on Fresh Prince before she was born. And I know.
Wow. Did you know that, guys? Did you know that that's why they took a liking to this girl? That's why the Smiths, the Pinkett Smiths, took a liking to this girl, had her all on the show, taking lie detector tests and all of this shit, trying to clear her name. When we know the girl slept with Tristan Thompson, bro. She slept with him, bro. Stop it.
How hard it was for you and your family when he passed. And I was watching you grow and become a woman, and I had a deep sense that we would be here one day. And what I want to say to you is that the world attacks. It just happens. You'll never get around the world attacking. But I want you to know that you are supported, and I got you, and we got you.
Yeah. And that means the world to me.
Yeah.
You've known me.
Y'all should have mind y'all business. Y'all should have mind y'all business. Look, he look healthy in the face right here. This is before the white devil put that word out. This is before the white devil put that word out, guys. You know what I mean? Y'all remember this? This the round table talk right here.
I've been asked several times, like, what's been the hardest red table that you've ever done? And I haven't had one until today. It's been rough.
I've known Jordyn Woods her whole life.
This is real grown woman stuff right here, because we've all been here in some form.
As women, we've all let our little girl behavior get us into some grown woman mess. Okay.
This is grown woman mess on another level.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute.
Hey, well, I didn't think I'd be coming to the table like this, but it's the best place to be.
Hey, listen, that table has mythological cleansing and healing power.
I believe that.
I would have loved to be there. There's a lot of things about our relationship to her family. Jordy's father worked on Fresh Prince before she was born. And I know how hard it was for you and your family when he passed. And I was watching you grow and become a woman, and I had a deep sense that we would be here one day. And what I want to say to you is that the world attacks. It just happens. You'll never get around the world attacking. But I want you to know that you are supported, and I got you, and we got you.
Yeah.
And you gonna wish like you never said that, guys. He gonna wish like he never said that. So let's proceed to see what took place at this round table. Fair use, fair use. Fair use.
I'm not here to play the victim.
Right.
I'm here to take responsibility.
It's the tell-all the world has been waiting for. Jordyn Woods speaks out for the first time since news broke about her alleged hookup with Khloe Kardashian's boyfriend, Tristan Thompson.
I'm no homewrecker.
Right.
I would never try to hurt someone's home,
Right.
especially someone that I love.
Kylie Jenner's bestie sat down on Jada Pinkett Smith's Facebook Watch series, Red Table Talk, to explain what she says went down that night at Tristan's house.
I'm not thinking I shouldn't be here.
Right.
And that's my first step where I went wrong.
Jada, you really should have minded your business. You know how it is. You're the black devil in Hollywood. Why you go meddling with the white devil business? Why did you go meddling with the white devil business, Jada? You, yo, you know Kris Jenner ain't play. She powerful, boy.
Wrong. And how I would feel if someone close to me is hanging at my ex's house or
yes,
the father of my child. I didn't think about that. That's the first part of the problem.
Jordyn claims that she went to Tristan's house after the club with a group of girls, but she denies the claims that they were making out in public.
But you know, the night's going on, and never once was I giving him a lap dance, making out with him, sitting all over him. It's just, we're all together. We're in a group. Never once did we leave the public area, go to a bedroom, go to a bathroom. We're all in plain sight.
The next morning, Jordyn says she talked to Kylie and Khloe, but she wasn't honest while recalling this part of her night out with Tristan.
I had talked to Khloe and she, asked me what was going on. Is everything fine? And in my head of trying to forget that part of the story, I was just like, no, he was chilling. I was honest about being there, but I wasn't honest about.
And shorty, you know you dead wrong for going to them. You know you were supposed to go right to Miss Mama Jenner and get her PR team to do the work. They would have made you out to be the bad girl for a second. You know what I mean? But you know you was dead wrong. You're a traitor for this. Yo, this is the last time Jada Pinkett was happy, bro. This is the last time she was happy, boy.
About the actions that had taken place. I know I was trying to protect Khloe's heart.
Yeah.
She doesn't deserve this either.
Right.
But it looks like Khloe isn't quite ready to bury the hatchet. Minutes after Jordyn's sit-down was posted, Khloe sounded off on Twitter, writing, "Why are you lying at Jordyn Woods? If you're going to try and save yourself by going public, instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. BTW, you..."
And that was it right there, boy. And that was where the Hollywood, see, y'all don't know. Y'all just be looking at surface level entertainment. Y'all don't know. This is where the Kardashians, they had it hell out. They was hell bent to destroy Will and Jada right here, guys. This is what started it.
You are the reason my family broke up.
And she wasn't done with just the one tweet. Here's her follow-up. Tristan is equally to blame, but Tristan is the father of my child. Regardless of what he does to me, I won't do that to my daughter. He has been addressing this situation privately. If Tristan were to lie publicly about what conspired, then yes, I would address him publicly as well.
I know I'm not the reason that Tristan and Chloe are not together.
I'm just gonna ask you straight up.
Okay.
Did you sleep with Tristan?
Never.
Got it.
Never a thought, never a consideration, never happened. Just to clarify, there has been no communication with Tristan, no relationship over time.
The 21-year-old denies breaking up Chloe and Tristan's happy home. Jordyn even got teary-eyed talking about her broken bond with the Kardashian family. She says she wishes the mistake was handled internally. The most heartbreaking part? The impact Jordyn's actions have had on her own family. Before the chat, a source told ET Jordyn felt her entire world.
Sucks for you, Jordyn. You tried to get in there like my girl, what's her name? What's this? The one she's selling clothes and shit. Black China, you see? You thought you was slick. They wasn't gonna let that shit go down twice, girl. You thought you was slick. You thought you was slick, yo. They said, oh, hell no. Nah.
Had flipped upside down so fast. Here's what Jordyn had to say about that.
Every time you refresh the page, it's another person bullying me or wishing death upon me. If I was a weak person, I would have hurt myself. It's even hard for me to say this because it's like, you know, everyone's safety is now, we can't leave the house. My brother can't go to work. Like, my sister can't go to school. She's 12 years old.
Jordyn, who has been friends with the Smith family for years, thanked Jada for having her on the show to tell her truth.
I'm happy because now I feel like I'm free.
ET recently sat down with Jada, who opened up about her approach to these hard sit-downs at the red table.
There have been times where it's been one-on-one with people, and you have this way of figuring out, Oprah can do it, and you can do it.
Right.
How do you know how to get into people's souls?
I think
they gassed you. They was gassing us. This is the last time, guys. This is the last time. She thought she was dope. She thought she was dope getting in them Kardashians' business, exposing the Kardashians' business. She had the girl taking lie detector tests and all of that on the show, bro.
It's just really the empathy, like really feeling people. You know, it's just like when you're in a conversation, it's that heart connect. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Whole time you out here helping people and you need to help yourself. You got all that trauma and damage and you out here helping people.
It's not it's a conversation of like trying to just get more understanding and build love and connection. I love connecting to people. There is nothing more pleasurable to me than sitting at a table, looking in someone's eyes and making it.
All right. Now let's see how the Kardashians felt about you and your idea, your fabulous idea.
This is what just 10 pounds of body fat looks like.
Seems ready to tell her side of the story in the Tristan Thompson cheating scandal.
It looks like Jordyn is going public on Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk after the Kardashian family cut ties with her.
Yeah, guys, the 21-year-old model shared a video of herself walking to the infamous Red Table on her Instagram Live Tuesday. ET can confirm Jordyn's episode is set to air Friday, March 1st on Facebook Watch.
A source tells ET, quote, the Kardashians are upset with Jordyn's Red Table Talk interview and feel like she should be focusing more on healing her relationship privately with the family or Kylie than talking about it publicly.
Okay.
And that's a fact, guys. And I got that. I got that footage. Hold on. Give me 1 second. You know how we truth for proof over here. We ain't going to put out no bullshit. You know what I mean? We're going to take our time and do it right. You could do it. Yeah. All right. This is fair use.
Sometimes you gotta just let a bitch know and remind them who the you are. So they're too afraid to take advantage of you.
Khloe Kardashian.
You see, you got to get it from the horse's mouth sometimes, guys. You know who she talking about, bitches.
Sometimes you gotta just let a bitch know and remind them who the you are. So they're too afraid to take advantage of you.
Khloe Kardashian hits her breaking point as Jordyn Woods sits down with Jada Pinkett Smith for her Red Table Talk interview.
My world got destroyed while Jordyn is doing press interviews about it. Who the do you think you are?
She can't call me to apologize. Not one time. She never called me one time after the Tuesday when she admitted what she did.
And of course, I'm sorry and apologetic as much as I can be. And, you know.
On Sunday night's episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, we finally see exactly what went down in the Kardashian camp ahead of Jordyn's interview with Jada following the Tristan Thompson cheating scandal. Things got ugly, leaving momager Kris Jenner speechless after she admitted to Khloe Jada reached out to her before the sit-down.
And that's what sucks about it, Miss Kris Jenner. That's where you is a manipulative. You is a devil, yo. Kris Jenner is the devil, bro. Kris Jenner is the devil. Jada reached out to you and asked you, can she do that interview? And you at the time probably said, oh yeah, fine. Being funny because you probably gained something from that. You probably gained something from that. But then your kids got mad at you. Your kids gave you backlash. Like, what the hell? Listen to what they say, guys. Listen to what they tell their mother closely, bro. And that was it for Jada, bro. Jada ass was over. It was go time.
To Khloe, Jada reached out to her before the sit-down.
Don't back down because these people have no loyalty to you. We are your tribe. I get it. You don't get it.
I know I was trying to protect Khloe's heart.
Yeah.
She doesn't deserve this either.
Earlier in the episode, Kim, Court, and Khloe's bestie, Malika, took Coco to Palm Springs for a girls' trip to lift her spirits. But it seemed to only make things worse.
And they got the little black girl there to show her, like, look, they wicked, bro. These are some wicked bitches, bro. I got to play that back, y'all, so y'all can see exactly. Then, like, y'all got to see how Jada Pinkett did it to herself, bro. She should have minded her business. She was dead wrong having that girl on her show. And her and Will would have still been in their little relationship cap to this day. No August Alsina, none of that.
Camp ahead of Jordyn's interview with Jada following the Tristan Thompson cheating scandal. Things got ugly, leaving momager Kris Jenner speechless after she admitted to Khloe Jada reached out to her before the sit-down.
Don't back down because these people have no loyalty to you. We are your tribe. I get it. You don't get it.
I know I was trying to protect Khloe's heart.
Yeah.
She doesn't deserve this either.
Earlier in the episode, Kim, Court, and Khloe's bestie, Malika, took Coco to Palm Springs for a girls' trip to lift her spirits. But it seemed to only make things worse.
This is so fucking whack that these fucking bitches think they could go ahead and our men. Mom, they're going to try to your man in a second.
After several margaritas.
That's all they do in Hollywood. All they do in Hollywood is promote, you know what I mean? The beast. The beast. You know what I mean? Sodom and Gomorrah, guys. Jude 1:7. Just as Sodom and Gomorrah and the surrounding cities, which likewise indulged in sexual immorality and persuaded unnatural desire, served as an example by undergoing a punishment of eternal fire. Bro, Hollywood is the devil, bro. The Hollywood is the devil. Will, Jada got dragged together, so they both not no victim. They should have mind their fucking business. You know what I mean? They should have knew better than to mess with the white devil, bro. That shit crazy, bro. They bugged out.
Khloe called Tristan's buddy back in Cleveland. That's when we finally got to see this moment we've been waiting for all season.
Tristan, you, if you could hear me.
He does not remember anything. Well, he actually says he didn't kiss her.
Liar! Liars! They both admitted to me.
Khloe also addressed her controversial tweets from March when she alleged Jordyn was the reason her family was not together anymore.
I know I'm not the reason that Tristan and Khloe are not together.
Even though Jordyn played a part, I do feel bad if anyone would think I was putting the sole blame on her, because that's not the truth. And I only like to speak my truth.
But bashing either side is just not cool for me.
We also got to see several attempts on Tristan's part where he tried contacting Khloe, even sending her flowers.
I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm not speaking to you. Yeah. You're the one who did this to me. Now, why are you torturing me all night long? He was like, you're my soulmate and partner. Soul, my spirit, my heart, everything is just shattered.
E.T. spoke with Coco after part 1 of the finale aired last week, where she opened up about the drama and keeping the peace.
Bashing
just not necessary.
Anybody. I don't think there needs to be negativity on anywhere. I think it's just a story that's being told, but anybody picking a side or, you know,
Right.
condemning any human, I think this is a part of life. I'm not saying
It
it's
was
a good
unfortunate.
part. Yeah.
Now that's crazy right there, right? Because now recently, you know, these Kardashians been arguing and bickering with each other. So recently, shit then hit the fan, and Kylie, right? Hold on, let me go. Give me some time. Give me a second. Give me a second, guys. I gotta get this right. Gotta nail this right. Because now we're gonna bring it up to date. Got some up-to-date news for you. You know what I mean? Hold on. Because you know that Kim Kardashian, she kind of shading Khloe right now too. She going out and about with Tristan Thompson too now, we see. But we ain't gonna go there. We did that story. Let me find where the sister, one of the sisters is back cool now with Jordyn, and she apologized to Jordyn. So hold on, let's get into that. Let's go on and get into that. Let me get that on up. Yep. Kylie Jenner reveals why she finally ended feud with Jordyn Woods. Let's go now. Sigga now. Now we can get to some truth. You know what I mean? Now we can get to some truth.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash Card, you earn 2% cash back on what you want, like first date plans and need.
No. Just my shoe.
Like maybe shoes without laces. The Wells Fargo Active Cash Card. That's real life ready.
Stop the car. You must think I'm stupid.
Kylie Jenner is breaking her silence on why she decided to end her feud with Jordyn Woods 4 years after that Tristan Thompson scandal.
This whole situation needed to happen for a reason, for me, for her, for you, for everybody.
Kylie Jenner and her former BFF, Jordyn Woods, just broke the internet after being spotted together in public. And fans are now wondering what led to this surprising reunion. Jordyn was famously banished from the Kardashian Jenner family after Khloe's serial cheater ex, Tristan Thompson, kissed her. And the family reportedly plotted to ruin Jordyn's career. So what happened that led Kylie to reach out to Jordyn after all these years? And does this mean Jordyn forgave Kylie for throwing her under the bus over Tristan? Let's get into it.
She was my security blanket. She lived with me. We did everything together. And I feel like there's a part of me that needed to grow without her.
A reunion that no one saw coming. Kylie Jenner and Jordyn Woods were spotted together on public 4 years after Tristan Thompson's cheating scandal ended their friendship. And while many fans are happy to see that Kylie and Jordyn have reconciled, others are saying Jordyn needs to be careful because Kylie was very quick to throw her under the bus.
And this is why you stay out of bitches fighting. This is why you stay out of women's arguments. You stay out of women's shit, yo. This is why, Will, you should have stayed out of it, and you should have took your girl Jada out of it. You should have told her, like, nah, mind your business.
Also, the situation with Tristan isn't the only reason why some fans are saying Jordyn is better off without Kylie and her family. because over the past few years, a lot of evidence came out showing that the Kardashians always looked down on Jordyn. Now, to give you some context, Kylie and Jordyn were best friends for years, and they literally did everything together. During the season finale of Kylie's reality spinoff, Life of Kylie, Kylie staged a Peruvian commitment ceremony for her and Jordyn. And Jordyn later said it feels like they're in an emotional relationship.
Jordyn, I promise to encourage you, inspire you, and love you through all the good and bad times. I will forever be there to laugh with you and to lift you up when you're down.
However, in February 2019, this friendship suddenly came to an end after Khloe's baby daddy, Tristan Thompson, kissed Jordyn at an after party at his house. Jordyn later went on Jada Pinkett Smith's Red Table Talk show to set the record straight on what happened, and she took accountability for putting herself in that situation.
I'm not thinking I shouldn't be here.
Right.
And that's my first step where I went wrong. And how I would feel if someone close to me is hanging at my ex's house or the father of my child. I didn't think about that. That's the first part of the problem.
Jordyn also admitted that she made a mistake by not telling Khloe about the kiss right away, while also insisting that she never tried to come between Tristan and Khloe.
I was honest about being there, but I wasn't honest about the actions that had taken place. I'm no homewrecker. I would never try to hurt someone's home, especially someone that I love.
However, Khloe had no time for Jordyn's confession, and the following day she blasted her on Twitter, accusing her of lying and breaking up her family. "Why are you lying, Jordyn?" Khloe tweeted. "If you're going to try and save yourself by going public instead of calling me privately to apologize first, at least be honest about your story. By the way, you are the reason my family broke up." But fans were quick to call out Khloe on her hypocrisy because she hooked up with Tristan while he was still dating his ex, Jordyn Craig, and had a baby on the way. Besides that, many fans said that Khloe didn't have a family with Tristan to begin with because before the Jordyn Woods incident, Tristan had already cheated on Khloe with multiple women, even when she was pregnant with True. However, Khloe stuck to her guns, and she and her sisters started planning how to ruin Jordyn's life. After the scandal broke, Khloe repeatedly referred to Jordyn as B-word on KUWTK, and Kim was shown saying that they need to scare the daylights out of her.
Kylie's best friend who sat on a golden throne. Like, this is so whack that these think they could go ahead and our men. Mom, they're gonna try to your man in a second. You need to scare the living daylights. Be scary. Stop everyone's dick. We gotta change the tone here. Oh, the tone is changed.
From this moment on, Jordyn's world was turned upside down. Not only was she banished from the Kardashians, but she also realized that they were trying to blackball her and ruin.
I wanted my habit.
Jordyn world wasn't the only one turned upside down, as we can see.
One source told TMZ at the time that Jordyn believes the Kardashians, especially Kim, can break her in every way, professionally, socially, and monetarily. Meanwhile, the Kar-Jenners rallied their fans to bully Jordyn, and Jordyn later said she and her whole family were receiving death threats. "If I was a weak person, I would have hurt myself," Jordyn said. "We can't leave the house. My brother can't go to work. My sister can't go to school. She's 12 years old. My mother can't even go to the grocery store." Besides that, many fans also
Now that's power right there, bro. That's Hollywood power right there, bro. You heard what she said? My mom, I can't even go to the store. I can't, like, wow. Y'all sleep on it if you want to. Y'all sleep if y'all want to, bro. We just woke up today.
Pointed out that the Kardashians always seem to look down on Jordyn. And after the cheating scandal broke, they tried very hard to push this narrative that Jordyn was some poor girl they picked up off the street and gave all these amazing opportunities to. Kim actually repeatedly talked about how Jordyn was ungrateful. And in one episode of KUWTK, she told Kylie that Jordyn provides for her whole family off what you give her. As for Kylie, she immediately cut off all contact with Jordyn, claiming that she had no other choice but to side with Khloe because that's her family. However, many fans suspected that Kylie only did this because Khloe put so much pressure on the entire family to gang up on Jordyn. But the worst part is that after Khloe convinced Kylie to give up her best friend, she ended up taking Tristan back several times. And this is why over the past few years, fans have been urging Kylie to reconsider the situation and reach out to Jordyn, because the whole thing was Tristan's fault and it had nothing to do with Kylie and Jordyn's friendship. One fan said, "A young and dumb girl got kissed by a grown man, but she cheated and broke them up? Literally, if this wasn't the Kardashians, it wouldn't be a huge deal. I'm kind of over it. Kylie, take Jordyn back." And it looks like Kylie has finally decided to take her fans' advice, because she and Jordyn just reunited for the first time in 4 years. On Saturday, July 15th, Kylie and Jordyn were spotted having dinner together in Los Angeles, and they seemed to be in great spirits, with Jordyn flashing a big smile while heading to a restaurant with Kylie. And according to photos published by the Daily Mail, Kylie and Jordyn drove off in the same car after dinner. So what led to this unexpected turn of events? Why did Kylie decide to reconcile with Jordyn after 4 years? Well, according to sources close to Kylie, the reason is really simple. Kylie never had any ill feelings towards Jordyn, and she always felt like Khloe blew the whole thing out of proportion. Also, after Khloe took Tristan back and he continued to cheat on her, Kylie allegedly realized that Khloe used Jordyn as the scapegoat, and at the time, Kylie just wasn't brave enough to stand up to her family. Now, as for fans' reactions to Kylie and Jordyn's reconciliation, many of them are happy to see that these two are back to being friends. However, there are also those who feel a little uneasy about Jordyn getting close to the Kardashians, and they're saying Jordyn should be very careful because the whole family is notorious for throwing their female friends under the bus. One fan praised Kylie for reconnecting with Jordyn and said, "That's right, if Khloe can take that cheating MFer back, Kylie, go get your best friend Jordyn back." However, another fan said it's not a good idea for Jordyn to get close to the Kardashians because she had a major glow up after getting banished from the family, and getting involved with them again could put her at risk. "Sorry, but Jordyn was doing good without them," one fan said. "There better have been an apology, and just that. I don't trust Kylie being her friend again." And another skeptical fan suggested that the Kardashians are jealous of Jordyn's new lifestyle and said, "Somebody please tell Jordyn to not fall for the trap the Kardashians are putting her in. Stay away from them. They see she's happy and engaged. They're going to ruin it. Watch." But how do you feel about Kylie and Jordyn's reunion?
Facts, guys. And we've reached the conclusion of our story today, guys. You know what I mean? Y'all know now. Y'all know what it's about now. You know what I mean? Can't nobody pull a fast one on you. Thank y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming out. You know what I mean? Y'all wrap up, strap up, drink responsibly. And I'll see y'all guys later, man. Appreciate y'all. We out of here.
I want to say this. Number one is I apologize. I apologize to the start. And I don't really. It's like this. Today was good for me. It was good for me because sometimes you take a step back and you look at it and you think, hey, you know what? It's here, it's on, we're going to make it work. They're working hard, they're doing this, they're doing that. We're going to go out there and it's going to change right now. It will change. And I'm not trying to tell you something, guys. It's going to change. It's not like that. Okay, but I want you to understand where I'm coming from. It will change. And it will change because they wanted to change, not because of me. It will change because they want to be champions. But right now we got to figure out the formula, our formula. Our formula is this. We go out, we hit people in the mouth. Number one. Number two, we are not a charity. We cannot give them the game. That's number two. And number three is we execute from the very start of the game to the very end of the game. That did not happen. I do not apologize about, you know what? I'll go ahead and take the question. No. You don't want me to go much further. Go right ahead. Ask the question. Vernon just, it was something that I told everybody at the very beginning of the week. I will not tolerate players that think it's about them when it's about the team. And we cannot make decisions that cost the team. And then come off the sideline and it's nonchalant. No. You know what? This is how I believe, okay? I'm from the old school. I believe this. I would rather play with 10 people and just get penalized all the way until we got to do something else, rather than play with 11 when I know that right now that person is not sold out to be a part of this team. It is more about them than it is about the team. I cannot play with them, cannot win with them, cannot coach with them, can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.